Welcome to Sharpest Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2018. Finally, we're back with a capture card. A capture card, kids. Thank you to Grizz. His link to his channel will be in the description below. We bought this from him. He sent it to us, made sure it got here safely, and we are now Gucci gang to go. It is 2DS, it's not a 3DS like we used to have, and it like spins around on my desk if I don't have it sitting right, so if that starts happening, that's why. Also, the lighting. I've been warning you guys about the lighting in the Showdown VGC. This is a cloudy day with my shade down and like the blinds turned. So I'm going to have to figure out something. We might have to do like blankets on the window and special lightings because the other light's right above my head and it's really bright. So we're going to try and figure that out. But if you guys are excited to see VGC back on the handheld consoles instead of on Showdown, be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you have not already, and also be sure to share this with your friends. Be like, hey, guess who is back? Your boy Sharpest Gaming. But speaking of being back, we are going to hop in with this is a team that I used at St. Louis Regionals, and I was going to use at Madison Regionals. It didn't end up going. I was there, but I didn't end up going. But yeah, hopefully everything's good. It might not be. So we're going to find out if the Bisharp actually has the moves I needed to have. Last time I checked, it had Fairy Cutter and Scratch instead of Protect and Knockoff. So this could be bad. Also, the Amoonguss has Effect Spore instead of Regenerator, because I didn't have Regenerator, Amoonguss, or Foongus to breed off of, and I couldn't get one in time for St. Louis, so I ended up using Effect Spore. Not that that's a huge thing, because I typically don't switch out my Amoonguss too much when I do use it, so... But maybe at some point I'll get one of those. We'll see. We'll see what 2019 has in store for us. But we're going to hop on in here. Also, guys, there are the little things down at the bottom to let you know where to follow me. Twitter has been like my main thing lately because I haven't been able to... do as many YouTube videos, and then Twitch is where we've been most active, so if you guys want to join us, be sure to do that. Alright, we're about to find out what this Bisharp has. Hopefully it has the moves we need. It does. It has all of its moves. Perfect. But do we need it this match? We see a Charizard, a Tapu Fini, a Terrakion, Landorus, Tapu Bulu, and Whimsicott. I really think Terrakion is slept on in this season. I think he's really good. He does have the Terracotta combination of Whimsicott and Terrakion, and then also Charizard and Landorus are pretty popular leads together, so I kind of want to have something that can deal with both, which, honestly, Bisharp does that. And I think Bisharp deals with Terrakion and Whimsicott better than the majority of my team. I just need something that also deals with Charizard and Landorus, because Bisharp can kind of do it, but not really. I think Mamoswine is that answer for us. Possibly. Or maybe Peony? Tapu Peony? Because even Fini is pretty good against the Terracotta, so let's do that. I do like Mamoswine here. I could go Komodo. And Komodo is really going to be our only answer for the Tapu Fini, unfortunately. This team does have problems with Tapu Fini, I've found in testing. Let's go Komodo. I'm not necessarily... Like, I don't want to use Charizard because Charizard really doesn't touch the other Charizard, plus he has 2 Rock Slide users. It hits the Bulu, but I've got things that hit Bulu as well. And Amoonguss doesn't really help us too much here. He's got a lot of spread move Pokemon. It'll be interesting to see what the 4th move on the Terrakion is, because 4th move for Terrakion has always been kind of a toss-up. Like in 2015, there was a lot of quick guard Terrakions. There was double kick Terrakion for Smeargle. Sometimes they'll run... like, I've been running Stomping Tantrum on mine. But we do see Whimsicott Charizard lead, which is also a pretty interesting lead in general. He could double attack my Bisharp here, which would be the problem. Because most Bisharps are Focus Sashed, so a lot of people are aware of that. But I can pretty safely protect my Bisharp just because he can't Encore me. And then I'm going to throw Muddy Water out there. I'll just throw Muddy Water out there, see what lands, see what sticks. But yeah, he kind of does an interesting mix of the typical leads you'd see from that team. He took the Whimsicott from the Terrakion Whimsicott lead and took the Charizard from the Charizard Landorus lead. It is Charizard Y. I was wondering if it was going to be X or Y. Typically it's going to be Y, just in general, especially with Landorus, because then Landorus can also Earthquake. So he's going to set up the Sun. Let's see what he ends up going for here. Charizard does Protect, so I could have just gotten rid of the Whimsicott. My Bisharp will also Protect. And the Whimsicott's going to Tailwind. That's fine. He already outsped all my Pokemon, so now he's just wasting Tailwind turns doing this, which is fine with me. That's fine by me, baby boy. Alright, so here comes the Muddy Water. If we can get an accuracy drop on the Whimsicott, that'd be beautiful. Nope. No Ac. So, I guess now... like, I'm not super worried about the Charizard, in all honesty. I'm just gonna Iron Head the Whimsicott, try and get rid of it, and then Muddy Water again. If he doubles my Bisharp, I just go down here. He's gonna withdraw the Charizard, though. Like I said, I'm not worried about the Charizard, so I don't necessarily understand that play, but do you, boo-boo. Okay, the Boo is going to set up the Grassy Terrain here. And Whimsicott's going to go for its Z move. I believe this... oh, he's getting rid of my Feeny. Because he's going for Nature Power. Is that what it's called? Z Nature Power? So it turns into Bloom Doom. Yep, Nature Power, Bloom Doom. I believe this is max defense Feeny, so I don't think I'll take this, unfortunately. But I should be able to knock out the Whimsicott. And then that'll... I can't bring in my Mamoswine, though, with the Bulu under Tailwind, unfortunately. Unforked. So Feeny is going to go down here. And I am able to get rid of the Whimsicott. So what I am going to do here, I'm going to bring in Mamoswine. Because I think Charizard comes in here. I'm trying to bait something right now. Because that's really the only way we're going to get around this, is to bait him if he brings in Charizard. He's going to bring in Landorus, though. Which still kind of works. He's going to Intimidate, which is fine. That I'm going to get Defiant. So, what I'm trying to bait here is the Bulu to attack the Mamoswine instead of the Bisharp. Because, again, I can take one hit from something because of my Focus Sash. So, I'm hoping he Horn Leech or Wood Hammers the Mamoswine while I switch in my Komodo, who will be able to take that. That's the plan. That's the plan. Because Iron Head will KO the Bulu here. I believe this is their last turn Tailwind. They set up Tailwind. They Nature Powered... no, this is still their third turn, so they have another turn after this. Which is unfortunate. Here comes Komodo. Landorus is going to get Super Power into my Bisharp, which brings me down to Sash. As long as he didn't double me here, we should get rid of this Boo. And the Landorus is going to be -1/-1, which is even better. Woodhammer into Komodo, please. Yes! That was the hope. We baited him. We baited him hard. So Komodo can take that. Iron Head will KO this Bulu at +1. And now I can just double protect. I can just double protect here to get rid of the last turn of Tailwind. But do I need to do that? Both my Pokemon are slower at this point either way. And then Mamoswine will get to come in. Because I believe this Landorus is choiced in the Superpower. And Komodo should be able to take 2 hits, right? Last turn Tailwind, there is 2 turns of Sun, though. So what I'm going to do... actually, yeah, let's double protect just to be safe. Just in case, like, I miss the Rock Slide for any which reason. Also, I get another turn of Grassy Terrain for my Komodo Because I need my Komodo to survive to finish this out. Well, not necessarily. Mamoswine, as long as it hits its rock slides, I should be fine. So yeah, see, he's trying to double the Komodo here. Because the Bisharp's going to faint to the Heat Wave. And he needs to get rid of the Komodo. So there's another turn of healing for me. He gets no healing because they're both flying, which is perfect. Okay. I believe my Komodo should live. So what I'm going to do is Sucker Punch the Landorus to get some damage off of it. And then I'm going to Z-move with the Komodo. So I got to get ready for the censorship. The censorship of the Z-move. Can we win our first battle back? That'd be great. Okay, here's the Sucker Punch. This is +1 to a -1 Landorus. It's going to do tons of damage. Superpower will connect with Komodo. This is a -1 superpower. I don't know. Do we take a Heat Wave or -1 Komodo? Oh, wait, my Komodo's faster? That might be a modest Charizard then. Because Charizard's base 100 and Komodo is not that fast. So, yeah. That's got to be a modest Charizard. Or just a bulkier one in general. So I'm glad I get to chip it a little bit before my Rock Slide Mammo comes in. Because I don't think I'll 1-hit KO in that regard. So we get the Z movie here. It's been so long since I've seen this. Which is going to KO the Landorus. And it does some nice damage to the Charizard, actually. So, we get the boost. So that will definitely ensure that we live a Heat Wave now. That we have the boost, which is nice. And Charizard Heat Waves. He does connect with both Pokemon. So that's going to KO my Komodo. Oh, not my Komodo, but Bisharp. And it looks like Komodo... Oh, it burns me. It looks like my Komodo wouldn't have lived that if I didn't get the boost. So that actually worked. I mean, but then again, he wouldn't have been modest. So, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You got the burn, because now I almost tried clicking with the mouse. Because now Mamoswine comes in. And as long as we hit this rock side, we're good. I mean, even if we don't, the sun is now gone. So Heat Wave will not KO a thick, fat Mamoswine, even though we're naive nature. So we should be Gucci. So let's rock slide on him. And then Komodo... I guess Clanging Scales is our best option just because we got the burn. So Poison Jab's not going to be doing as much, especially when it's not stab. So Clanging Scales is just the better option in general. But that should be game. Charizard's going to protect, though. Either wasting time or... I don't know what exactly he's trying to do there. Maybe trying to see if I have Rock Slide, I guess, would be what he's doing. He's trying to check to see if I have Rock Slide on Mamoswine, which I do. But Komodo's not going to faint because of the Grassy Terrain. Grassy Terrain will be gone now, but... I should still even live another turn of burn, I think. If that was what he was trying to go for. But Grassy Terrain was up, so I wasn't dying that turn anyway. Okay, here comes Clanging Scales. Single target +1 able to do it. Oof, pretty close. Rock Slide does connect with the Mamoswine, so that'll just be game right there. And GG, we win a first game back. GG, we win a first game back. I haven't even played on Battle Spot since my capture card died. 100%. Because, like, I don't want to. I don't care to. If I'm not going to be recording it, or whatever. I used to play all the time, but here I am. First time on Battle Spot in months. It's probably been like 3-4 months at this point. It's been a while. It's since I lived in my last house, and I've lived here for 4 months now. What month is it? June? I moved in April, so 3, I guess. I don't know. You just pay rent at the beginning of each month, and hope you make it to the next. Alright, so let's continue battling. Let's get another one. My bearded dragon is making some noise. Hey, dude. You awake down there? I gotta get his big tank set up. He's in a decent sized one in my room right now, but he needs his living room tank set up. Oof. Instantly from 1400 to 1600 a player from Germany, who is going to be having a team of Blastoise, Tapu Koko, Raichu, Kartana, Mimikyu and Pelipper, reminiscent to one of the earlier Blastoise teams. I think it was Pikachu over Raichu. And it might have been Wailord. It was actually Wailord, it wasn't Blastoise. So, obviously the Lightning Rod, and then the Discharge Coco. I could go Mamoswine pretty easily here. Well, I mean, obviously there's a Kartana and Pelipper and Blastoise, which Mamoswine won't enjoy. Actually, I could go Charizard Mamoswine here. I'll go Charmamo with I could go Mungus just for the water types. But that doesn't really help with the Kartana. The Kartana is going to be a problem here. I do need the... Do I need the Komodo? I don't think I do. I'm going to go Feeny, actually. Feeny's not terrible here. Well, there's just so many Pokemon that Feeny's good, bad against. But Sharp. I might have to go Mungus. I'm going to go with the Fungus Amoongus. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think Komodo might have been better there, but... I mean, the only Pokemon that Amoongus is going to have a problem with will be the Kartana. It can't redirect. The Pelipper will have Hurricane. Blastoise probably has Ice Beam. And I can only Mimikyu. Mimikyu will be fine. And the two water types. Well, not the two water types. The two glacier types will be fine. This will be those other three. So we have Charizard, Mamoswine. That's the problem with going up against these teams that are so heavily invested in one type, that usually your team has something to deal with like one of that type, but when there's multiples, it's like, oof. Oof! Alright, so we do see the Pelipper and the Raichu, which works out just fine because I've got my Charizard. So what I can do is Mega Evolve and Protect with Charizard. Then I just Rock Slide with Mamoswine. Or do I Stomping Tantrum and just straight up get rid of the Raichu? Because the Raichu's going to Encore my Charizard next turn. I think I just Rock Slide. Then again... Okay, instead I'm going to Mega Evolve and... Tailwind? Yeah, I'm going to Mega Evolve Tailwind with my Charizard. And Stomping Tantrum the Raichu. This way, it covers if he fakes out either one of my two Pokemon. If he fakes out my Charizard, then he's getting Stomping Tantrum. If he fakes out my Mamoswine, then I'm getting a Tailwind up. And I could have Heat Waved, but there was really no need to. And if Raichu just straight up tries to attack Charizard, if it's not focused, that's just dead. Okay, he Wide Guards, because he thinks I'm going to do Wide Guard kind of attacks, like Rock Slide and Earthquake, but I have Stomping Tantrum. So if you are Z-Move Raichu, which most are... That one is going to faint. That's why I love Choice Guard Mamoswine. And Stomping Tantrum's so good. Because if I would have Earthquake there, then my Charizard most likely would have been dead. But now I'm stuck Stomping Tantruming, which isn't great. But all of his other Pokemon are in the ground. He's got a Tapu Koko there. He does have a Tapu Koko there. So Electric Surge will go up. He most likely protects this turn, but my Mamoswine can take at least one Scald. And actually what I can do is just Sky Drop the Pelipper. It's not going to hurt the Pelipper, but it will be out of the arena for a turn. So if Tapu Koko protects like that, it's not going to kill my Mamoswine this turn. Excuse me. So there we go. That's why I love Sky Drop Charizard too. Like a lot of Solar Beam is okay on Charizard in my opinion. I don't really like it just because it's not able to KO a lot of Pokemon. Whereas Sky Drop is so nice, and when Charizard is using Tailwind, it becomes more of a support Pokemon anyway. But it still gets those huge Heat Waves off, which I really like. Now my phone's like, what is going on? Because nobody expects the Sky Drop Charizard, because it's arguably not a good moveset. I just topped it up. It's arguably not very good, but I think it's in situations, especially like this one, it's really nice. Because now either he has to let his Tapu Koko faint, or he gets to, or he has to switch it out. And my Mamoswine should still live a Scald from Pelipper in the sun. Unless it's Hydro Pump Pelipper, but even then. Yep, he's going to withdraw the Tapu Koko. Obviously, for Kartana, who's going to be taking a frickin' Stomping Tantrum. And then it has to try and get out of a Heat Wave the following turn, so. Yep, no damage to Pelipper, which is fine. And then Pelipper's going to Tailwind now. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Well, Pelipper could Heat Wave, I guess. I mean, Wide Guard, sorry. So he's obviously going to attack the Mamoswine. There's no reason not to. So I could switch in my Amoonguss. Does my Amoonguss have Rocky Helmet still? I can't remember. I can't remember what stupid moves I put on my Amoonguss. So I'm going to Sky Drop the Kartana, and I'll just switch Mamoswine out now for Amoonguss. I didn't check again. It either has Rocky Helmet or Agua Berry. I can't remember. It just said on the screen. I didn't even read it. Here's Amoonguss. Gonna actually withdraw the Pelipper for the Tapu Koko, so I could have just straight up Heat Waved here. Could have just straight up Heat Waved here. And we're gonna see Smart Strike from Kartana into the Amoonguss. And no Rocky Helmet. So I do get the Sky Drop on the Amoonguss, or sorry, the Kartana. Which is good because the Tailwind just ended. So that means Tapu Koko goes before my Charizard. And so does the Kartana. So I can actually switch Mamoswine in for my Amoonguss. Wait, how many turns of Tailwind does he have left? They have 2. So that wouldn't be worth it. That wouldn't be worth it. He's gonna Thunder. Oh yeah, you can hit Thunder in the air, can't you? Well, because of the sun, he doesn't. Kartana does drop. And unfortunately, I don't have... well, it wouldn't have worked anyway. I was gonna say, I don't have Clear Smog on my Amoonguss anymore, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so Sun is now gone. And that's a Thunder Choco. He might double... Well, actually, he can't... I can just Heat Wave. I can Heat Wave Rage Powder here. Because the Kartana shouldn't be able to KO my Charizard. But I can draw attacks away from Charizard with my Amoonguss. I'm surprised Pelipper didn't come in there. Tapu Koko's gonna Thunder, that's fine. You do you, buddy. You do you, buddy. And then the Kartana will attack my Amoonguss as well. Which, I live on 1 HP and get my Aguav. And Heat Wave, please connect with both. Kartana avoids, that's the one I needed to hit. Koko should go down though, yeah, that's fine. Tailwind's gonna peter out for my opponent as well. And Electricity will disappear from the battlefield. And the Pelipper will come out. Now, I should be able to redirect. So I'm switching out Charizard. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'll switch in Bisharp. And Rage Powder here. And Rage Powder here. So Charizard will come back. So I can have control of the weathers. And the Bisharp will come in. Kartana is actually going to detect here. And that's because the Pelipper wouldn't be able to outspeed my Charizard, so I could have gotten a Heat Wave off. But my opponent could have just Wide Guard, so I don't know why they did that. But Tailwind's going to go up. I could have Spored so hard. But what I do here is just Sucker Punch the Kartana. And I'm going to Spore the Pelipper. Oh yeah, and I could Rage Powder, but I'm not super worried about it right now. So Sucker Punch is a Kartana. Is that enough? Nope. Smart Strike is going to go to Amoonguss. Yep. Which won't KO me. And the Pelipper also goes for Hurricane into Amoonguss. So Rage Powder wouldn't have been worth it at the end. In the end, anyway. I could have... what's it called? I could have Protected. But I thought at least one of those would have won the Bisharp, but I guess no. So Charizard gets to come out now. Drought gets to go up. And I'm not worried at all about this Kartana. So I'll just knock off the Pelipper, and I'll attempt the Tailwind here. Because then we'll outspeed the Kartana, so it won't be a big issue. Yep, Kartana's going to detect. And he's probably going to like Scald with Pelipper or something. It's going to Hurricane with Pelipper. He actually hits it too in the sun. And does not get the Confusion. And I get the Tailwind off. So now my Charizard's faster than the Pelipper. And Bisharp might be 2. But I get the big knockoff on the Pelipper. It's going to knock off the Focus Sash. And now I can just hold down this Kartana by Sucker Punching and Heat Waving. Because he'll have to Detect and Wide Guard to get out of both of those. So, this should be in the bag. Yep, he's just going to attack the Kartana. So Sucker Punch will KO it. And now we just have to get rid of this Pelipper, which shouldn't be a huge issue. Get the Heat Wave off. And there's actually enough to KO in the sun. We beat a 1600 rated player on our second game of our return. So, guys, be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already for that win. We outplayed Theo. We outplayed him. We're going to get one more in here. We're already almost at 30 minutes, but hey, it's our return episode, guys. We got to get it. We got to freaking get it. Also, if you guys want to try the team out for yourself, I should have it linked in the description below for the Poke Paste, and I'm going to try and get the QR code on here, if I don't already have it. Like, I don't even know if I've used this team on the channel yet or not. I just know I had it available for me to use. So yeah. But I'm going to try and make the Poke Paste as close to this team as possible. I know I have like an updated version of this team where like Kamo has Drain Punch. I'll probably put Regenerator and Mungus on the Poke Paste as well. You can use that for Pokemon Showdown. Speaking of QR codes, here's a QR code team with another Terracotta combination. This one also has Crocodile. And then there is Charizard, Aegislash, and Tapu Koko. This is pretty interesting. Oh, I haven't seen a single Incineroar today, which is crazy. Isn't Incineroar like everybody's favorite? But I've seen a lot of Charizards. 2 of them, to be exact. Plus mine. I could go Bisharp. Like, I really like Bisharp against Terracotts. Possibility of Terracotts, I should say. And I can go Mamoswine, I guess. Yeah, let's go Mamoswine. Komodo in the back won't be awful. I was going to say this team's bad against Koko, but it's actually not. But I could go Mungus if I'm really worried about Koko. And I think I am. Yeah, let's go Mungus. There's a Mungus. So, to deal with the Aegislash, we have both Mamoswine and Bisharp, so we should be. It'll be hard. We'll have to read the Aegislash pretty well to be able to get around it, but we hopefully can. It's going to be the Terracotta, so we have a pretty perfect lead for this, actually. Because all I have to do here is Stomping Tantrum the Terrakion, because I outspeed it. I don't know that it KOs it, though. And then just Iron Head this Whimsicott. Just Iron Head the Whimsicott. If he does take the turn to Protect and Tailwind, that works too, because then I can Sucker Punch the Whimsicott next turn while it tries to beat up the Terrakion. Okay, he's not going to Protect, so Stomping Tantrum. Is this enough? Terrakion's got some big boy defense, yeah. And we're going to see Beat Up. It's going to actually... no, it's. I was going to say, it might do a lot of damage to the Terrakion, but it's not. It depends on what the Terrakion went for here. If he attacked my Bisharp, we're actually fine. Because, we'll outspeed the Terrakion on the following turn with the Mamoswine, plus we live a close combat. He's going to Earthquake, though, which... I don't know that KO'd my Mamoswine. It is +4. Ooh, Mamoswine lives on 12. So that means we'll knock out this Whimsicott with the Iron Head, and then next turn I can Stomping Tantrum. Oh, it's got Eject button. Okay, whatever's coming in is taking an Iron Head then. So I don't necessarily agree with that item choice on the Whimsicott. It's going to be Tapu Koko. Again, I'm fine with this. Because next turn I Stomping Tantrum that slot. Unless this does enough that Sucker Punch will get him. No, Sucker Punch won't get him, unfortunately. So, I don't know that Sucker Punch KOs Terrakion now is the problem. Because I could just Stomping Tantrum again to get rid of the Terrakion. Terrakion might protect, though. I don't know. I'm going to Sucker Punch, see if I can do it. If not, I just gave the Terrakion another increase to its attack stat. Oh, Tapu Koko protected. I could have Stomping Tantrum the Terrakion. Terrakion Quick Attacked? Why does the Terrakion have Quick Attack? Oop! Dropped my frickin' pen in my surprise. And unfortunately, that means Sucker Punch won't work. Well, that sucks. Well, that sucks. So... yeah, I think he just wins now, unfortunately. Well, let's try something. I'm going to Sucker Punch Terrakion again, and I'm going to Rage Powder the Mungus. This way he can't Quick Attack me. He has to, like, Rock Slide or something. Unless he protects Terrakion. He could do that too, I guess. Nope, Terrakion Quick Attacked. It's going to hurt. And if he didn't... oh, wait, I forgot. I forgot. Even if he does Quick Attack, Sucker Punch doesn't go through, so... and I really thought Tapu Koko was going to Dazzling Gleam. It's unfortunate, but what I can do here is just protect Bisharp and Giga Drain the Terrakion. Let's see what the Terrakion does. Does it Quick Attack again? Yep. So we did get the Terrakion out of the way finally. We're gonna see Thunderbolt from Tapu Koko into my Mungus, surprisingly enough. But we're gonna be able to get rid of the Terrakion, which was the big issue here. We might see Whimsicott come back in. But even if it does, I'm okay with that, I guess. Because they really can't do anything at this point. It's going to be Charizard, though, which is worse. That's worse. I need to get rid of this Tapu Koko to be able to have a chance at all at the end of this. So I'm going to Sucker Punch and Giga Drain the Koko. I mean, I think he just wins this, unfortunately. There's Charizard Y. Because he can just Heat Wave here. So the Heat Wave would have to miss for us to have a chance at this point. Because I need to get rid of Tapu Koko for my Kamo to be able to win this game. Which I don't think will happen, unfortunately. Unless we crit the Sucker Punch. Nope. Dazzling Gleam, that's going to KO my Bisharp. Miss your Heat Wave, ugly. Charizard has to miss Heat Wave here. Miss! Damn it. Damn it! Because if you would have missed, I don't even think Giga Drain would have been able to get Tapu Koko, unfortunately. Yep, that was just a whole lot of unfortunates. The Terrakion having Quick Attack was what ended up winning it for my opponent. I'm just trying to think what else we could have done. Because even if I would have doubled the Terrakion that turn, we still would have been in the same position, just because Mamoswine still would have went down. And Mamoswine was our big ordeal there. So my opponent has to have like a very terrible Tapu Koko. Why do you have Barium Z Tapu Koko? Is that a thing now? Typically they're Electrium. I was gonna say, my opponent has to have a very, like, non-invested Tapu Koko. I mean, even non-invested Tapu Koko, single target Dazzling Gleam, I think, does it, because I have a negative defense on my Kamo. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be game there. So unfortunately, we lose that one, but what can you do? We had two really good games to start off. It's just the tech my opponent had that won it for him, so... like I said, that fourth move on Terrakion is always a toss-up. You never know, is it going to be... like, Quick Attack Terrakion was a thing, too. I just don't remember seeing it recent in his memory. That's why it kind of threw me off. But like I said, like, it gets Quick Guard. It gets Double Kick, which was really only when Smeargle was popular that you'd see Double Kick Terrakion. Stomping Tantrum's what I run on mine. That one had Earthquake. So what did it not have? We saw Protect, didn't we? Or did it not have Protect? It might have not had Protect, which would be really strange. Because either it didn't have Protect, or it's missing out on Close Combat or Rock Slide, which are big Terrakion moves. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But, yeah. Again, thank you guys for coming back. Hopefully a lot of people enjoy seeing this kind of content back on the channel. I'm going to try and do a lot more of it. I'm going to try and get a different team than this. If I haven't used this team previously, I'm going to bring it back for a few more episodes. But otherwise, I got a couple built up, and I want to build a few more. So if you guys have suggestions for teams, though, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe, and stay sharp, everyone.